Hey everybody, what's going on? Dustin here with another NASCAR DIECAST review. Now, normally I don't upload 124 scales on a Thursday, but I guess in this case I'm going to make that an exception. So today we are taking a look at a NASCAR Classic and another one from the line. This is the Mark Martin 1992 Folger's Ford Thunderbird. Has raced in the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And for every NASCAR Classics box it comes in, this is what it actually looks like. And there's actually no rendering on here anyway whatsoever, so that's okay. And there's 1,272 of these are made, so. And also, just like every race win card that we get this race win card. And nothing on the back, so I would basically tell you how the driver will win. So there is the car itself, the real one itself. And of course, there's Mark Martin himself. Now, this is actually the first time I actually reviewed a Mark Martin car for quite a while, though. So great to see him come back into the NASCAR Diecast lineup. So anyway, without further ado, we can go ahead and take this classic right off the stand. I'll be right back. And here is the car up off the base. This is the number 6 Folger's Ford Thunderbird. Now, you did hear me say it correctly, a Ford Thunderbird. This is not a Mustang, not a Fusion or a Taurus. A Thunderbird. First time I ever get to say it. From 1992. Really nice. Love the dark red and contrast with the bronze, which is the Folger's colors. I'm not much of a coffee person myself, but this car is just really, really amazing. It's the first time I ever got in a Mark Martin car like this, so. So, here's the front of the car. Got the nice T-bird on the bottom where the splitter is. Well, actually, that's not a splitter, that's a valence. And we got the Ford logo on here. Now, also, easy access with the hood. I'm actually going to go ahead and get this done. So there is the engine itself. This one's actually very well detailed, very well made compared to the modern cars that we actually looked at over the years. So let me actually turn on a backlight real quick so that we can actually look inside it. Mountain Grown Folger's Coffee. So take the screwdriver right here, look inside. Nice headers and everything. And if you actually do notice that the springs on the front wheels, front forward shock absorbers. So there's the windshield as well, and also the number 6 as well. Now, I did ask Mark Martin what was the chassis number for this car. Unfortunately, he couldn't remember, so I'm like, okay, that's no problem. At least I asked anyway, so kind of unfortunate. I think there's some for a JR44s. So I may want to pick one of those up one day. So here's some of the contingency sponsors. Look at the amount on here compared to. Look at my old diecast. Look at the current diecast reviews I do on here. Now look at this one. You get numerous contingency sponsors on here, and even some that you never seen on a diecast before. Like we got Bilstein, we got STP, Die Hard, Plastic Coat Spray Paint, Unical 76, Heinz, that's another one, Mac Tools, Ristico. Now this one I can't tell because it got this little stripe right here. We got Victor on here. We got Goodyear on here now. It actually does have white lettering instead of the yellow lettering. And oh man, Mark Martin actually did have some fender rubbing right here. And check this out. The classic NASCAR race car logo on here from the 90s to 2016. We got True Value, Master Mechanic. We got Budget Car and Truck Rental. We got the Bush Beer Pole Award. We got Western Auto, Champion Spark Plugs, STP, Holly Farms, Dinner Bell, and the rest you really can make out. And I've actually got good memory. So we got Mug, we got Gatorade, we got Freestone, Simpsons Race Belt, Holly. This one I can't know. We got Earl's Performance Products, Right Guard, Perfect Circle, Great Bestus, Goodyear's. This one I can't make out. Autometer, Michigan. I can't tell if this one's actually a contingency sponsor or not, so it's really hard to tell. Now, you actually may notice that Michael McDowell actually raced this throwback scheme as well, just recently in the All-Star race. So here is the car itself brought to life again. You got Mark Martin's name up on the name rail. You also got Ford on the B post. We actually look at some of the contingency sponsors. You got TG Shepherd's Waking Up Tour. You got Citrus Hill Select. We got Sunny Delight. Yes, that is the present day Sunny D. We got Seekins. We got Quartermaster. Carlite Automotive Safety Glass. Ford. Bowman, Mac Tools, Competition Cams. Also got another tire right here, and of course my fingerprint on there as well. And we also got Valvoline up on the C post. We got Folgers. Valvoline also another associate sponsor as well. And you can actually see some of the dent. This is actually a noticeable one. A dent on here, but that is actually completely normal for a race win. And on the bag, ooh, looks like Mark Martin did receive some bumping right here on the back bumper. We got Folgers, we got Valvoline number 6, Citrus Hill Select and Sunny Delight. And also, we get an opening deck lid. Got fuel hose connected to the fuel tank. Go ahead and close that down. And of course, the other side the same way, even with some tire mark rub on here and a little bit on here. And this one you can actually make out which one is which, that you can't be able to read on the other side as well. And here you may notice that there's actually no roof flaps on here. Unfortunately, this car was actually made before. They actually used a mold for a 1992 Ford Thunderbird. Now, however, for the roof flaps one, unfortunately, I think this was pre-Rusty Wallace flipping at Daytona and Talladega in '93. So, oh, I had my year wrong. It is a 1990. So, if I said 1992 in this video, I am so sorry. Alright, so I just didn't even realize until I looked over. I'm like, oh crap, that says 1990 on here. So, I apologize. Race on September 30th. So, the underside, this one's actually very, very different. It's just die-cast mold. It's just a molded die-cast metal, not plastic, but with some plastic parts on here. We got some screws. Now that big black screw that actually holds the body in place. This one's for the engine. This is the turning mechanism. And also we got the engine, the transmission, this Y pattern exhaust right here. This one's actually much more curved. And of course the drive shaft is not an independent part itself. It's actually molded in. And also we got this assembled rear differential right here as well. And unfortunately the rear one don't have a balance to it, but yeah, the front one actually does. So it's completely normal. So the inside is also very well made as well. Is that roll bar can get out of the way. We got shifter. We got the gauges in there as well. So overall, I think they actually did a great job on this one. Now, the one thing that's a bummer is that the NASCAR Winston Cup on here is actually omitted, to which it is understandable because the reason why is they don't want to advertise tobacco-related products on this car, especially when if a child wants to have one of these as well. So it's unfortunate, but I highly understand where they're coming from. Even though that it does have Busch Beer Pull Award on here, basically a tobacco product, yeah, that's got to go. So, now do I like this classic Ford Thunderbird? I pretty much do. This car is very well amazing, very well detailed, and very well done. And I love it. And Mark Martin's actually one of my favorite drivers growing up, and glad to see him win at least a few races on TV before he retired. So, really love to meet him in person and just get this car autographed. But unfortunately, he is on the road a lot, so it's like, yeah, it's gonna be very impossible. Now, maybe luck will work out, but then again, you don't know. I happen to follow his son on Instagram. You can check out Mark Martin Archives, which is down in the description below. Oops, you're a lot of banging out there. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you happen to like this video, leave a like, comment on here, subscribe for more NASCAR diecast reviews. There is another Mark Martin diecast I have on pre-order. It just have not arrived yet. But I'll let you know a little secret, though. It's a Valvoline scheme. And that's it. I am a Circle V Diecast affiliate. Use coupon code Kruger at checkout for $5 off shipping on all orders $30 or more. If you like my videos but not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And also tap that bell for post notifications. You will be notified every single time I upload. So anyway, my name is Dustin, and I will see you guys in another video.